Hi there, everyone, and welcome to Forbidden Lands. That was the best, like, we're going live and hard cut on everybody talking we've ever had, and I'm very proud of everyone.
It has never happened before.
It's only taken 17 episodes. But hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. We are here for you and your entertainment to start your day or continue your day, depending on where you are in the world. Or end your day, I guess, if you're on the other side. Doesn't matter. We're going to do just our quick around because our party's they're in it deep, I believe. So we'll get to that. So just real quick, hey Tech, how you doing?
Hey,
maybe I should have started with you. I think I asked you that right as you were looking at something. I saw
yes,
you.
I signed into the other. Oh my god. Okay. Who do I play? I play Zahidi on this show.
Who am I?
I'm a little messed up. I'm sorry. I signed into the wrong shows and all that stuff. But hey, welcome. God damn, man. Okay.
This is
welcome.
why. Yep.
And I am glad you're here. And I am a streamer. I'm lost. Go somewhere else. Hey,
I know words.
Go
I'm
elsewhere.
so sorry. And I'm a host that apparently can't host anymore. So.
Oh, hey.
Well, you don't even know who you
No,
are
what do you
to
mean?
host.
He hosts multiple personalities in his brain.
Yes, and they're taking over at random.
A true role player.
Very true. Thank
Out
you,
of my
Tech.
mind. Yes.
I do these so I can make sure that people remember who they're playing before we go. That's the actual reason. It's not for the audience. It's for us. Bloody.
Hi. What? Why? You see me crying.
Hi.
Dan. Why would you? Hi, everybody. I am Bloody Faster, and I am also a streamer. I play MK. That's who I play. I play MK, and I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for everything today. I'm ready to wreak havoc. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, it's good. You know, when we thought you were going to be late to the episode, I won't say who it was, but like, oh man, does that mean we not have to do the fight? Or something? Because she's not here. Oh, too bad. You came on time. Oh, well. Faye.
Hi, I'm Faye Lynn. I also, coincidentally, I'm a streamer as well. How crazy. And I think today we're all here to eat ass and chew bubblegum, right? Wrong word? Okay, right.
No.
Go, yeah, there we go. Anyway.
Yes.
I walk in the back to go and get the glasses I wear for this show, and that, like, I can't leave these children alone for
It
a
comes
minute.
from the least. You
1
don't
minute.
expect it out of her of all people.
I know, right? It's like, you didn't expect me to say
Listen.
something about that, right? You would.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Cat, hi.
Hi, I'm Kat. I just killed a really big fat spider that was on my sweats earlier, and adventures. I do the thing on Twitch. I also do some pretty mediocre art. So yeah, I actually have slots available if you want some mediocre art.
Mediocre. Can I just stop you right there?
Spooey is the best emote on Twitch.
Okay, how many slots do you have available?
I have I have like 4 or 5 slots available right
Okay, I'm
now.
gonna take them all.
No, all I like is we did it. That's my favorite shit ever.
I'm gonna take them all. I don't know what I'm gonna commission, but I'm gonna take
Her
them all.
hand
She's taking
emote.
all my slots.
Emote.
I'm taking all
All
the
right.
slots.
And Whack.
Hi, everybody. I'm Wax Steven. Normally, I am the GM or the DM of Doom, but I am here playing Nikel for you today, and hopefully we don't die because there is a very large machine that will probably attempt to kill us very soon.
True words. True words, Whack. And I'm Domestic Dan, your GM of Consequences for today. And boy, was last episode all about consequences. So last time on Forbidden Lands, we, well, our party was dealing with a one Nikel who had, in anger and self-identity issues attacked Dorkrick, shoving him up by the throat against the orb in the center of Falls City. And after helping de-escalate, the rest of the party there in the center tried to get some answers. But unfortunately, their aggression was retaliated against. And they were thrown in a cell, given an option to leave with no help or finish the job and then leave immediately. The friendliness is gone from this town, even though they've learned very disturbing things about how they've been sustaining themselves. They also learned that Payuka had done something to help with the elders, specifically exchanging her knowledge and healing skills in exchange for the party's lives. She said she would stay behind in Falls City so they could move forward and not be accosted. Agreeing to finish the job they started, even with the moral implications and issues they have, they return back into the Old One facility behind the waterfall and talk a bit more with Artemis, this god, this spirit, this Old One technology, on what they can do to fix the facility or get it back up and running. And Alkali was able to gain access to the underground geothermal plant that has been used to run this whole facility. And they found one of the main heat extractors or machines that looked like it was steaming is damaged. Looks like it was damaged in the collapse. Through some scavenging skills, we were able to find materials to potentially fix it or seal the issue, but not before feeling a rumble of what seemed like an earthquake and a rock breaker bursting out of the wall. A large, maybe school bus sized machine, looks almost like a mole with large digging drills for a mouth and a head, tread-like gripping legs that allow it to dig through rock, stone, dirt with no issue. And that's where we take place, with Alkali and Nikel facing down this rock digger. The breaking of stone and rubble flies through the air, maybe scatters a bit into all of you. I'm gonna need all of you to roll initiative. No one gets to do anything first because unfortunately both Alkali and Nikel were not quite perceptive enough.
Do we have a difficulty?
7.
I'm not using my acid on this, correct? I'm just making sure that you're not.
You are not,
that?
yes. You get to use it on your next action. We determined that wouldn't be for an attack, defense, or the initiative, so you get to hold it to something else.
Well, that was a waste of an effort.
Wait, how do I? Wait, how do I fail and hit that? What the hell?
You did fail with a 17 because you, for a difficulty 7, you have to roll an 18 or higher.
21 or higher. He's got one trained in.
I'm sorry,
initiative.
you're right. It is a 21 if you have nothing trained. My mistake. So, Nikel, perhaps being on edge about all of this and maybe finally waking up after the realization that this may not have been the All-Mother. He's maybe in higher spirits than we saw him the last couple of episodes. But he is reacting very quickly, and that means he goes first but the rest of the party still gets to act before the machine. So he saved y'all by reacting. What are you doing, Nikel?
I yell to Alkali, you need to scan it quickly! Get over there! And I am going to... Can you explain how many of the lava extractors are there? Like how many of the
There were
geothermal?
four.
Four.
The fourth one, which was the closest to the wall, which this burst out of. The cavern is at least 100 feet, if not deeper, just far, far into the cavern. But the fourth one, which they're probably like 30 plus feet in diameter, is the one that's broken and nearest to you.
Okay, and I'm sorry, just positionally, like 2 forward, 2 back? Or are they in a row? How is it?
They're in a single row, single line.
Single row. Okay. And the furthest one is damaged.
Yes.
The debris from that, is the rock breaker on top of it?
It kind of burst out of the wall to the side. It's near some of the debris. A lot of the debris from the broken machine just went into the lava. So there wasn't too terribly much debris from the machine. If you're talking about the debris from the wall that it burst out of, its tunnel, it's on top of a good chunk of that.
Okay.
You would be within short range of it, Nikel and Alkali. The rest of you are long range.
Okay. If that's the case, then I'm going to I'm probably going to try and just take a shot with my sharp shot bow. Do I see anything protruding from it? Like, do I... yeah, I guess...
Give me a perception if you'd like. It's difficulty 7.
I think I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally fair. Yep. Difficulty 7.
Luckily, I have hit tier 3. I have
Yes.
some abilities that I have gained. First and foremost is an ability called Deadly Aim. It costs me 3 speed, but I have an edge of 3 now in speed. And for the next minute, all ranged attacks I make inflict 2 additional points of damage. So,
Okay.
I'm going to make sure to really measure my shot as I draw back the bow. And I am going to take my shot, and I'm going to put effort into the attack and into the damage.
Okay.
Let's put 2 effort into the attack.
Ooh, boy. Close. Unfortunate, though. The arrow flies off and skips off of its side, just getting ricocheted away from its armor plating.
Yeah, and I think I'm just using the remainder of my 10 feet of movement to try and get to its side.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you start moving around to the side. What are the rest of you doing?
So I'm really close to this thing, right?
Yeah, you're short range. So
Is there
like 10
anything
feet.
that I can see that I could possibly get behind for cover?
There's the small, like, if you go toward the machines, the geothermal plants, there were their console setups. That is a possibility. Otherwise, it would be like up against the wall, maybe trying to find like an old desk that's down here, or maybe like a stalagmites that have been in this cavern. You might be able to get some cover with those, maybe.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I will be turning on my focus and trying to see if I can find any weak points on this this machine.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a difficulty 7 perception check. With your scanner. Your little focus.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 2 effort in.
Okay.
Oh my god, my second 20! Okay, sorry.
That was
That was a waste! It was a waste, but it's fine.
it was a waste, you say? Okay. Well, if you'd like no major effect, I'm willing to let you.
No. I would absolutely love something major to happen.
Okay. So, you're scanning this, and maybe you've just gotten much better at doing this in the moment as you kind of duck a little bit behind one of the stalagmites to get kind of at least minimal cover. A number of things get pointed out on this rock breaker. Its treads on its feet get highlighted, the digging treads. A sensor on its back lights up, as well as a number of blaze canisters scattered about on its back and on its belly. Looks like 6 in total that probably work towards like a fuel system for its like extra digging abilities.
Okay.
As well as an echo canister near the sensor as well. The like sensor array.
Okay.
Major effect specifically be, you know that if you take out that sensor, it's going to be a lot harder for it to be accurate while digging.
Okay. Take out the sensor on the back. It's lit up.
Can anybody see it?
It's lit up for just you.
Oh, it's lit up for just me.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Well, I said on its back, but is there anything like nearby, like any different colored pieces of metal?
Yeah, it looks like it's a small like antenna with like satellite system. So it's, if you say it looks like a sensor, it's they could probably pick it out if you point out where it is.
Okay, so I would be actively like pointing upwards towards its back, like where you could see it.
Yeah, you would all be able to see that with her pointing it out. It is not lit up though.
It's not lit like you said.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to jump in and do find a flaw. I want to know if there's any cracks, weak points on the points that was pointed out by Alkali. Oh, and let me drop find a flaw so you guys know what it is.
Please. Now find a flaw that. Let's see. Does that
I can read it if you want me to.
Yeah. Does that have a cost to it? I think it's supposed to, but
I can look it up real quick for you.
yeah, go for it. But while you're doing that, it's basically if an opponent has a straightforward weakness, takes fire from damage, can't see out their left eye, etc., the GM will tell you what it is.
Abilities. Okay. Find the flaw. Food. Wait, is it under abilities or under explorer? It might be under explorer, right?
It'd be under explorer.
Yeah.
Okay. You can skip over me and I'll
like,
come
I
back
know
to
you're
it if
doing
you
it,
want
so
me
while you're looking that up, and you can deduct the cost after. Yes.
Okay.
The major flaw are those treads on its arms and legs. Like the mole, like it's got claws, but it has treads that help it propel down and dig.
Okay.
So the main flaw is it'll stop being able to dig if you can take out all 4 of them.
All right, Manasa, where are you in location of me? Are you close?
You were looking at like the
I was
scrap
looking
on
for
the maintenance
scraps.
tables.
Yeah.
So I'll let you two determine how far away you are from each other.
Yeah, so I don't know if you were close by or not.
I think I was behind everybody besides maybe MK. I
Okay.
think she's behind me. I was behind Manasa because she kind of like got all snooty and walked off, and then I just stood there. So, hey, Manasa, when you attack, go for the sensor. I see something better. I'm going to find this damn thing. I'll deduct it after when I find it.
Yeah. No, it's fine for now. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use my bow because I'm not close. If I can find our roll 20 now. All this stuff is open. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use my war bow to strike at his flaw, which is the treading on the arm, you said?
Arms and legs.
Arms and legs.
There are 4 of them total.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Okay.
Which leg are you shooting at?
If it walked in and I'm over here, I guess it's the left leg.
Okay, front left. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Difficulty 4. And I think this will be a speed check. War
most
bow.
ranged
Oh, it's
are
war bow
speed.
damage. Never mind. I got you. And I get an asset for this.
Yes, you do.
Difficulty 4. I'm gonna put 1 effort to the roll. Asset 1. All right. Success. Now.
Okay. So your arrow sinks into its tread.
But I am not done. I want to try. I don't know if this is difficulty 2 or above. I'll let you decide. I wanted to pop Fleet of Foot because I could do it in the same action. If you succeed at a difficulty 2. Okay.
Okay, and take an action the same round. Okay. So yeah, you need to make a difficulty 2 speed roll.
Okay. All right. I'm going to follow it with another arrow. I want to shoot this leg again to try to do as much damage to dislodge it.
I think
Difficulty
that's
4?
I think that's just so that you can move further.
That adds a move action basically that you can move farther. Exactly.
I thought
so you
it
don't get a second
added-
attack from that. That would
Basically,
be you move
instead of
that,
10
yeah.
feet, you can move up to 50 feet.
So you move really far. You could get actually
So
pretty much right up to the rock.
The terminology is a short distance. So normally it's immediate distance, which is up to 10 feet.
So what's the and take an action in the same round?
The
So
action you
your
already
action.
took.
Oh, okay. I guess
You just did it out of order slightly.
Yeah.
No, I thought. Okay, I thought
I
you did it
could,
after.
like,
My bad.
I basically did the same thing, but I only went up to 10 feet. You can go up to 50.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get up close. I do way more damage with my sword, so I'm gonna get closer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get almost right up to it. Like you maybe get over halfway there because you were on the other side of the cavern. So that's much better than most speed-wise. So that is very helpful still. Okay. I think MK Manasa.
All right. So we're long distance, or I am long distance from. I'm going to take my single chill water canister I have, and for my action, I would like to throw it at the feet or near the feet of the machine.
Okay. That's a pretty far throw by hand. So just a heads up. It's possible. I'm just saying, I know I personally can't throw something 50 to 100
Oh no.
feet.
Oh, definitely not. No.
So,
I'm not no baseball player.
yeah. All right. So it'll be a bit of a distance for you to try to throw it, but you totally can.
Okay.
Try.
Would that be might?
It depends on how you want to argue it. I'd be might or speed, but you're trying to attack it, so it's going to be a difficulty 7 with the distance and how you trying to attack this thing.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use 2 effort.
Okay.
Gonna need to.
Yeah.
you-
Woo!
Well, hallelujah.
and you succeeded.
Let me take that off of my...
Well done. Okay.
Cool.
So you pull out a chill water canister and kind of huck it as hard as you can, and it tink, 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 and rolls up to the rock breaker's feet. An arrow sticking out of one tread on the left side, and you can see the tread kind of trying to turn but getting caught in the arrow.
I'm going to not say anything. I'm going to see about hiding myself behind the table that I was just trying to like salvage and whatnot.
Yeah, you
That
can
will
totally
end my
do that.
turn.
Okay, yeah. So you were hiding behind a table now. Didn't really need to move for that. That was probably one of the better throws you could have ever done, based on that roll. So well done there.
Someone needs to sign her as a pitcher.
Yeah, seriously.
We got our
Okay.
picture.
You would have seen a chill water canister probably fly like over your head.
Nice throw, Manasa! Okay, what I want to do is I want to use my tripcaster. And I would like to fire my, shock trap that I made.
Yes,
I would
you
like
did.
to fire that maybe 10 feet away from it, so like it walks into it. That is my end goal. So before I do that, I'm gonna shout to, who is there? It's Zaidi and Alkali?
Yes.
Zaidi! Alkali! Come closer to me! I'm gonna fire the tripcaster!
Oh. Okay.
I don't think that it's going to actually hurt them. I
yeah.
don't know how they're not in the immediate vicinity. You said they're short range, which means they could be further away from it, right? Right? I'm doing it. Okay. I warned them.
do
There's
it.
nothing
Just
they
do
can
it.
tell me. I'm good. Okay.
Yep.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
First of all, what is the difficulty?
7.
What is is it might? Like, what do I use for this? Or is it just the tripcaster? What does it use?
We have it set up for speed
speed?
because it's a ranged weapon.
Damn it. God damn it. Why? Okay. I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna do that.
Just because
Yeah.
you have a higher number in one doesn't mean you're gonna fail.
I'm gonna fail! Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna fail. Let's do this.
That's quitter talk.
Nah, yeah, I'm not a quitter!
It's
All right.
Twitter. I think it says Twitter.
Twitter talk.
It just means your
I'm
pool.
gonna-
It just means your current gets expended faster. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put in one effort and Godspeed. Godspeed. Acid? No.
No.
Of course. I told you, of course.
Oh god.
Target number 18?
Yeah. Yup. Difficulty 7. So your tripcaster fires off, and it does stick. Like, you don't waste the ammo, so to speak, because you weren't aiming at it. But it is not. It was maybe a bit too far away, and so it sticks in the ground as a trip line between you and the rock breaker. But it is not next to the rock breaker. It's not. It's going to easily be able to avoid it for the moment.
But it's still usable?
It's active still.
It's
It's just
active.
not. It didn't
Okay.
do anything to it, and it didn't trip over it or anything.
But it could still walk over it.
It could potentially, depending on how you guys do things.
About how far is it from, for example, like me? Because I know I'm up there, Nikel's up there, and Zaidi is as well. About how close is it, would you say?
It's behind Zaidi. So
Behind
he
Zaidi,
moved
okay.
up toward the rock breaker, and instead of going past and in front of the rock breaker, it's now basically in between MK and the three of you.
Okay.
Okay. The rock breaker. So it burrows into the ground. What are the five of you doing?
I'm just rubbing my head.
Is any part of it still above ground?
Nope. You can feel the rumble, but it has now dug into the ground entirely. Nikel, you do get to act first still, as you were the one who succeeded with initiative.
I think I am going to place a shock trap down.
Okay.
Probably. Oh God. I'm gonna say where I am, because we have no idea where it's gonna pop up. I'm just gonna do it where I am.
Okay. Int check 3.
Come on.
Oof. You don't waste the trap, but you're not able to. You don't think you're gonna be able to set it in time before something happens. So I'm gonna give you a choice. You can expose yourself to danger and still set it, which will give you an increased difficulty on your next speed defense check or might check. So basically, your next defense check is going to take a difficulty hit. Or you can just not set the trap.
No, I'm gonna set the trap.
Okay. All right. So the next difficulty for a defense, make sure you increase it by 1. So you see Nikel taking his
Wait,
time,
You
realizing.
said no, because I said I'm not
you
going
set
to.
the trap.
I said I'm not going to set the
Oh,
trap.
you said you're not going to? Sorry, I
no.
misheard that. And nope, you're good. You're good. Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I would like to possibly use a player intrusion here.
What would you?
We can see if it applies, but advantageous malfunction. A device being used against you malfunctions. It might harm the user or one of their allies for a round, or activate a dramatic and distracting side effect for a few rounds. What I was thinking is possibly it might not apply because it's already going under. But I was thinking of hopefully having it sensor malfunction.
So it's an action, so you're going to need to make a roll for this regardless.
This is just a player intrusion.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you'd spend XP
Yeah.
for it. That's right. That's right.
So
It's already dug. I don't like saying no for these sorts of things, though. So I'll say you can roll for it
okay.
because it's underground. And you're having a harder time to track it. So you could roll for it, and if you succeed, it will work. But you still have to use that XP. Or you can hold off for now.
Do you want to hold off for a minute?
I'm gonna hold off because it's not worth it if I'm spending an experience and also have to roll for it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold off
just
on it.
because it's not in line of sight.
yeah,
anymore.
no, that's fine. That's why I said it in the first place. I was like,
How do the echo canisters work?
Depends on how they're applied. What are you thinking?
Loud noise?
Yeah, you could definitely detonate it for a loud noise.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm going to stand up, slide across the table, all cool like. I'm gonna run to that trip caster wire that MK put down, and I'm going to whip out the echo canister, and I would like to plant it nearby the trip caster. And I'm going to finally say something. And I'm going
So
to
you'll
shout.
need to make a speed check of
Okay.
to just be able to run that way. Since
Okay.
just you're setting the item down, I don't think I'll need you to roll for that. So your
But
action is
speed?
basically just running. Yeah, speed
Just
check
running?
of 2.
Okay.
Yep, you're
What
going to be
difficulty?
just running for your action essentially.
Difficulty.
2.
Maybe I should use both my effort.
If you want to insta succeed, I mean, you could. Got 19 with a minor effect. Okay.
All right.
It'll probably, when it detonates, it'll probably explode a little bit louder. You were able to get it maybe set up just a little bit better than you were anticipating.
All right, I'm going to finally say something, and I'm going to say, one of you, shoot this now! And I'm going to plant it, and I'm going to run away from it.
So the running away, you'll have to do next round. But you'll be like, you basically did like a
I
sprint
plant it,
set
and I'm going to
and
ask,
then
I'm like, plant it, and
take
I
your
like point
turn.
it at him. I like point it, like, right here!
Okay.
Shoot it!
Wow, she has a gun.
So she's standing
Can't,
right
that's
next
my
to it?
action.
I know.
She
I'm
is
just
standing
joking.
right next to it, yes,
Oh,
because
no.
she basically ran 50 feet, set the thing down, and said, shoot it.
And she's
and
still
is looking-
standing next to it. So
Yeah,
if
she's
we
still
shoot
next to it. She is still next to it.
I still said shoot it.
I
She did
could
say
shoot
shoot
it
it.
with my cannon, but I don't
I
think
mean,
that's what you want me to do.
I still said shoot it.
What are the rest of you doing?
Isn't it my turn? Or
Yeah,
oh, no.
it's any of you
It's
who
all
say.
of our turns, yeah.
Oh, it's all our turns.
Whoever speaks up first.
I
Yeah.
have a question.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
boy.
there any what? Any
I'm trying to get our way out of this cannon, but you ready to shoot that shit?
I'm not gonna shoot with my cannon. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna kill Manasa right now. I'm not gonna do. Are there any platforms like where I could climb?
There's like some of the machinery that's like maintaining this plant that you could probably climb up on. No like catwalk system or anything though.
Okay, but my question is, like, if I could climb, let's say, on one of these machines, would I be safe when the machine emerged again from the ground? That is basically.
I'm just gonna say you don't know. You could
You
make a
don't know,
check
okay.
to potentially, but you're not sure. It's about the size of a school bus, so
Jesus
it's
Christ.
not exactly. It's not like you're getting away from like a dog's reach kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I want to do that though, because I don't. Or I could just shoot the tripcaster again, but I will fail again, so that is not something, like, it's too difficult. Damn! God damn! God damn! God damn! Okay, I'm gonna try to... No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting.
Okay, you're biding your time.
Yes.
Okay.
If we hold an action this turn, right, for something to happen, is that going to take away my action for the next turn as well?
I'm not exactly sure how holding turns works in Cypher, or if it's just you kind of skip it.
Well, you can just decide to go after the NPC.
Right. Oh, okay. And then yeah, that would work. So if you want to react it for after, basically delay your turn until after it goes. That's fine with me.
Otherwise, I think it ends up skipping your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody send me flying already.
Oh.
Well, I was thinking of waiting for you to run, but if it's just gonna mess my turn up for the next round, I don't know.
Yeah, you would use.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
I
also
haven't
haven't
either.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, I thought
Yeah, no,
my
you do.
bad.
Yeah.
Let Zaidi
No.
go, and
I'm literally
go
trying to
ahead.
get the hell out of the way. I just don't want to be here. Everybody's trying to shoot shit. I just wanna leave.
It's like I don't want to be on fire. I don't want to be on fire. I don't-
Now, I'm going to actually cut Alkali off right now, and I'm going to do something,
Great. What are you doing, sir?
if you don't mind. All right, I have eye for detail.
Okay.
It costs 2 intellect.
Okay.
If I can post it or anything. There we go.
Yep.
All right, so when you spend 5 minutes or so thoroughly exploring an area no larger than a typical room, you can ask the GM one question. Now, I did stand back earlier. We can count this as my turn if we want to. But when I didn't rush into the room, this was my plan to do from the get-go last time. But we can, like I said, we can count, and I can roll the 2 intellect or spend the 2 intellect. That just comes out of my current, right?
It would. Let me see.
If you allow
here.
it. I don't know if you're gonna allow it.
So the only key issue here is not the time, because you guys have been in this room more than 5 minutes, but it does say no larger than a typical room.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is
And it's a pretty large cavern.
All right, never mind.
So I would say I wouldn't don't spend that because I would let you do it, but it'll be vague. It'll be a lot more vague than this.
All right.
This is pretty.
Go ahead. Alkali, if you want to go ahead and do your thing, I was wanting to check on that for sure because I want to have eye for you and get the hell out.
It's fine. I'm just gonna, I guess, try and get further away from the traps and stuff, I guess, and find my way to cover, pretty much.
Okay. So you kind of so we see Alkali slinking around, kind of moving back behind more stalagmites and maybe a desk or a machine off on the side. Okay, Zardy, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of the way. When he hears Manasa say shoot it, he looks at her like and then he just turns, and I'm going to dart myself to the far left as possible.
Okay, toward more toward the magma machines, or more toward like the cavern wall.
Yeah, the magma machines.
Okay, magma machines. I mean, that's probably what you guys would think of them anyways, which they are. Okay, cool. So yeah, you dash more toward the lava, toward the geothermal plants, away from Manasa, not shooting the thing.
I mean, can I take an action in the same turn? I don't really don't want to shoot her while she's standing next to it.
So what you did before with your fleet of foot, so you can run the up to 50 feet and then take an action. Yes, if you roll first, you can totally do that. Is the difficulty 2, speed.
Man, I really don't want to hurt her. Okay.
Same though.
Difficulty 2,
there was
speed.
consent.
All right, so here's the deal. If I fail, then I just won't do it. All right. Great. I'm actually really happy about it. All right.
So you can just move basically, but not take an action.
Yeah, you just hear Zaire say, "You're crazy," and he has a better idea in his head. He just doesn't tell anybody. Runs towards the magma to set up.
Okay. All right. So while I'm not typically supposed to roll, I'm rolling for myself.
I have an action.
Oh, that's right. I thought you said you weren't going to do anything. So if you'd like to do something, you can take your action.
To take his action first and see what.
Oh, okay, sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah, you absolutely can do something.
You're totally fine. I would like to ask you a question.
Yes.
How difficult would it make for me to jump towards a person? Let's say Manasa. Not that it's gonna be on. Let's jump towards a person, grab them, and continue
Oh, you basically want to like carry someone away from something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna
that would be the same kind of thing with the gotta roll to move and then action. You were definitely closer, but not that close to Manasa. She ran ahead pretty far.
All right.
With just her action.
But I am trained in jumping now, and I can jump pretty far.
What are you, a kangaroo?
You know.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to save you here, okay? None of your business what I am. Okay.
She's trying to sell you a car, Dan. I'm buying it.
No, I'm thinking again. Like my goal as a GM is to never say no. It's to say you can try. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen up. So I just fucking jump, right? Jump at her and just. That's what I want to do. I want to jump
like superhero dive at her.
You're doing the Superman tackle of the NFL. That's what you're doing. That's in my head right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Look, safely, right? Gently.
I would like to whisper yell.
All right. Yeah. So MK, I'm gonna need you to make 2 checks for me, please. I'm gonna need the difficulty 2 speed check so you can just get to her.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna need a jump check of difficulty 4 to follow up.
Okay. Speed
So
into the
difficulty
lava.
2 speed, difficulty 4 jump. Okay.
Damn.
17. That's a success.
It is.
All right. So you're able to sprint at her. So Manasa, you would probably look over and see the hulk of a Oseram woman just charging you at full bore sprint. Please make your jump check,
Mother Russia.
MK.
Mother Russia! I'm putting in an effort, by the way.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, do I have an asset because I have edge in might?
That doesn't
and I'm
give an
trained?
asset. That just that reduces the cost
What about
it
the
takes for
trained
effort.
in jumping?
So you can
that
roll
what
the
it is?
jump skill, which that reduces difficulty further. There you go.
Great.
Oh, sweet
success.
mother of all mother. Oh
This
my
is
god.
easy. Come
So-
All right, so am I gonna have to make like?
Whoa, to God. Wait a minute, is there damage involved in this?
Yeah, am I
Probably.
gonna have to make a speed defense check?
Probably. You're probably gonna get
My
destroyed.
a few ribs, okay? Oh my god.
My question for you, Manasa, as you see this Oseram woman, cannon strapped to her back, sprinting at you, and you see her lower her shoulder and look like she's about to jump at your hips. Would you like to get out of the way or not?
Oh my God.
I think I would look at her in pure horror and confusion, and I would honestly be a deer in headlights.
Oh God.
Totally fair. And as a deer in headlights rolling over a windshield, you are tackled at the hips by MK and shoved over the Tripcaster shock trap as she lands on the other side with you kind of lifted up in the like fireman carry as she lands on her jump and moves another like short distance 10 feet past. You are now on MK's shoulder with some of the wind knocked out of you.
You crazy awesome woman! What are you doing?
I'm saving you!
And now it is the Rockbreaker's turn. So I need to see who it is targeting, but now I have to reduce the amount of people because there are two of you is sharing one space, which was not what it
Oof.
was a moment ago.
God. So how are these things locating us? Is it by like tremors of the ground of a big awesome woman running? Oh my God.
You know, I don't know. This isn't a graboid.
If
so
only
who
we
knows?
had killed the sensor device.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
only.
If only I thought sooner.
If only you hadn't announced it as the first thing you did.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. So I did one of the I think the second roll I've ever done in this show because normally GMs don't roll, but I rolled out of fairness to see who it would target. MK, I need you to make a speed defense check.
Well, yeah.
Why me?
Because you got the unlucky dice.
Perfect. What is the difficulty?
7.
Ah. Okay, perfect. Ah.
Yeah, you can't succeed difficulty 7 without training or effort, by the way. For those watching. That is indeed a failure. Manasa, I now need you to make a speed defense roll of difficulty 7.
You're muted.
We lost
She's
her,
just
that's it.
screaming at a frequency
that was
you
me.
can't
I'm
hear.
just screaming. I'm just screaming. That's what I'm.
That's a dog whistle.
I'm in danger.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Okay, what
you get the
difficulty
wind
was
knock.
it?
Yes.
7.
Yeah.
That is this
Put in an
this machine's difficulty
Put in
for the moment.
I'm putting one effort in, but I'm also trained, so please help me, All Mother.
Yes! Oh,
Wow.
You needed a 15. You rolled a 15.
Yes!
Wow.
Okay, let me
Okay.
I feel like you just push MK into the machine.
Yeah, right?
Yes, no, you take it.
I like grab her cannon. I like grab her cannon.
Oh my God.
And I start like I'm like steering her like a horse, and I just like steer her to like turn around.
She's still running like this. Oh my god.
All right. So, a rumble erupts out from under MK and Manasa as it bursts out of the ground. MK, you take 7 points of damage as it erupts out, throwing you into the air. Manasa, feeling the rumble, maybe a bit panicked, kind of does the like hop up and off and just kicks off of MK to push herself into the air and onto the ground. Not shoving MK into the rock breaker, mind you, but still shoving her a bit and yourself away from her.
I'm just trying to get off this wild ride called MK, all right?
You did. You're no longer on that ride. That ride is currently needing maintenance.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh boy.
Be determined. It has burst out of the ground. It is near the shock trap that was placed. Not Nikel's, but the Tripcaster one. What are the rest of you doing?
I think I'm going to turn and have an arrow ready, and I would like to use a player intrusion.
Ah.
Weapon break. Your foe's weapon has a weak spot. In the course of combat, it quickly becomes damaged and moves 2 steps down the object damage track.
Oh damn. That's OP.
Okay.
So I think
Spend
I
your XP.
fire an arrow to do this, and I'm just trying to hit the thing. So I let an arrow go, and I think you see the arrow sail into whatever weapon this thing has, totally by luck.
Sure. Okay. I'll give you a choice. You can hit its head, or you could hit one of its arms or legs.
I'm gonna say probably whatever arm was on the side with me feels the most correct.
Okay. All right. So I'll say so one of the arms already has an arrow lodged in it. But yeah, you could get that or the other leg. So if you said arms, you'll get the front right arm then.
The arms, whatever.
After it dug up. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okie doke.
What does it look like
All right.
after I hit it?
Yeah, so the arrow lodges in it, kind of similar, and you see the tread kind of spin up and start grinding and having some problems. Not broken yet, but you definitely maybe see some gears fall out that wedged in that you hit. And it looks like they're falling out as it moves.
The arm! The arm! It's going to buckle!
The rest of you.
Well, with Nikel saying that, I am gonna go ahead and try to shoot my sharpshot bow directly at the arm where the tread on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Is that difficulty 7?
No, difficulty 4.
Oh. Okay. And I'm going to apply 1 effort.
Okay. You had to balance out your 20.
It is
Of
the
course.
prophecy.
Of course.
course. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
And it's the worst time.
Accepting or paying XP for a failure.
I'm gonna accept it. And I will give an experience to Nickel.
Okay. All right. So, Alkali fires an arrow off at the spot Nickel hit and damaged. And the arrow hits, and more gears fall off. However, you've grabbed its attention, and it scoops up a big chunk of rock from underneath it. The gears spin in the opposite direction of the drill in its mouth, and a large boulder flies at you. Make a difficulty 7 speed check defense.
Okay, well, I have my mechanical creature one due to, what is it? I think it's Battle Numenera or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one that reduces machine difficulty. If I'm not mistaken, or for defense checks, which that's only by 1.
You said 7, right?
Yes, it did.
I'm gonna apply 2 effort.
Okay.
Are you kidding? What?
Oh!
Is that the first double? Oh my! I'm mute.
What? We need to take a break after this. I'm sorry. I can't. I want. Faye needs to take a break for sure. What?
Do you accept the intrusion, or would you like to block it with the experience you just got?
Well, I don't know if we can take 2 intrusions at a time, so I'm gonna block it.
Yes, we can. We're good. We're strong. We got this.
We're strong.
No,
We got some
no.
intrusions, so you know.
I'm
Okay.
gonna use my XP to cancel that out.
You're gonna catch the rock with her face. What is wrong with you?
This is
I mean, she might.
anytime I
grind it.
use effort, roll 20's just like, oh yeah.
All right, well,
Really?
Spend your points and get fucked.
I have a
okay.
question.
You can have your question. Yes.
If I do an explorer player intrusion, now it says you, but I don't know if it doesn't say that specifically I can't intrude on someone else. So I'm gonna post this along with.
Technically, you can intrude whenever. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's why it's an intrusion. But depending on what this is,
All right. So fortuitous malfunction, a trap or a dangerous device, which is that dang grinding rock flying towards her face. I would like to see. Oh, let me scroll down. Do you see it? All right. Let's see. Oh, it malfunctions before it can affect you or a landmark, and or past that seems that it will be lost. Now it says you, so I don't know. It doesn't say specifically it can't affect anyone else. So I'm shooting my shot here to save.
I'd say that's you specifically.
Ah, well, you did, girl. I'm
Since you were, that's
It's fine.
That's right, man.
It's fine. It's not like
you
I
did,
care.
girl. Well, yeah. So that would be you specifically, not the royal you.
All right, well, I tried.
Because you are intruding and blocking
That's
something.
because I'm
for
fight
yourself.
dirty, man.
I know.
I'm very selfish. Apparently.
That's why it's a you, not a you, they. Also,
new
it's a
me.
rock, not a device. It's hard to malfunction.
I was going for the gears
rock.
that was
I
using
know,
to shoot
yeah.
out, but oh well.
For
it
sure.
doesn't matter. Sorry.
But-
It's fine. I'll just take a giant rock to my face. I've been burnt, this
Yeah.
entire time.
Bye now. love.
Yep.
Could this happen to me?
All I see is this meme of this dude doing this and fading. Oh, it's purpose is
Basically.
fading.
Dan, can you
So-
just kill my character already?
I'm trying. Everyone else wants to
Wow,
intrude. It's no.
World first. World first.
The boulder slams into Alkali. and you see her get thrown backwards. I'm going to need you to give me one more speed defense check, this time of 4.
Oh, come on. Man. Oh, okay. That's good.
Oh, I thought it was another fail. I was about to just walk off.
If it was a 1, I don't know what I would have done with you.
Throwing the whole woman out. Throw the whole woman out. That's what.
You're hit by the boulder and definitely thrown backwards with it, but you're able to kind of like push off and roll off to the side before it slams you into the wall behind you. And the boulder slams in and hits the ground with a thud. You've likely cracked a few ribs from that. It is now Nikel's turn. You just saw Alkali get thrown.
Yeah, Alkali! And I am,
Can I just say something? Notice how no one called my name out when I ragdolled up in the air? Just say
I don't think I saw you. I think Alkali was on the same, like in the same area.
To be fair,
You and Alkali are in the
there
same
was a giant rock being hurled at me, so I think that might have been possible squishing going on.
And I think I confused the rock with you, so I kind of like, you know.
Okay, I think that I am going to try to. Alkali pointed out the sensor on the back.
Yes, she did.
I am going to try to. I think I'm going to try and hit that sensor.
Okay. Difficulty 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one effort in.
Okay.
Bruh,
Oh my
this
God.
is history.
I was
I'm out.
expecting it. I was actually
I'm out,
expecting it.
dog.
I'm like, it's
I'm-
gonna happen.
Yo,
Okay.
Zaidi is actually running out of the room at this
And
point.
now for our scheduled commercial break.
This shit. Nope.
I'm gonna spend an XP and cancel it.
You're welcome. At least it went to good use.
Both of you spent the XP you got from your previous intrusion, so that worked. Okay. Those listening, that was yet another critical failure in GM intrusion, though it has been blocked.
Don't roll after Alkali, because it just spreads.
Worse.
All right. You miss your shot. It flies over the sensor. It turned quickly to fire the boulder, and its sensor was not in the spot you shot at because of that. The rest of you can act, though I will say, Alkali, you will act last as you are trying to catch your breath.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you. Thank you for that, Dan.
MK, you have hit the ground with a hard thud. You can still act, though I will say you can act before Alkali, but after Manasa and Zaidi.
Okay. Well, have they acted?
They have not.
Okay.
I'm waiting on Manasa because Zaidi's over here just like,
Manasa, you
Nah, him.
pick yourself off the ground after you almost got
Almost
also
got
thrown into the air.
I have to.
Oh, she's not muted. She's just thinking. You don't have much time.
I accidentally exited myself from clean feed out of all this motion.
Okay, that's what happened.
So
So you
that's
did
what
mute
I was-
yourself. Got it.
Yeah, so I was actually, yeah, so I exited out of everything because by accident.
Yes.
I'm just
You're good. You're fine.
Don't worry, this whole thing is an accident. We're good.
Yes.
Let's figure out a way to reverse this, guys. Let's figure out a way to fix this, guys, so I don't have this on my conscience, guys. So I don't have to live with this, guys.
If you roll a 1, we playing a lottery.
All right, okay, so it's my turn. Where is he? Where is this big boy?
It's like 10 feet away from you.
10 feet away from me? Okay. The echo canister that I had didn't go off, and neither did the tripcaster, correct?
Nope. It's about you're ahead of it because of where MK tackled you to.
All right, so I am going to. Now, I don't know if I can do this. Did we clarify that using a player intrusion is considered an action?
I believe so. Yes. So yes. I guess it also depends on the player intrusion type.
No one is, and I want to clarify, no one has damaged.
I have damaged
The front,
it, yes.
Okay.
the front front 2 treads have been damaged. Yes.
Can I? Okay, so we're gonna have to see if this works. I would like to use a player intrusion if it applies to this. I would like to use my lucky break.
Something unexpected happens at your advantage. A rope snap. Some of these last a round or two, might last longer. Okay, what are you trying to do with this? I'm not saying you can't. I just want to know what your thought is.
So, since Zaire shot his arm, I would like one of his arms to like jam up, because you said that there's like it's kind of like what's it? I don't want to say like a saw, but like almost like a drill kind of thing. Like I want the chains in his arm, like at least one, because I don't think I can do both, because that's kind of
you want to
OP.
damage the digging tread.
Well,
There
I
are
want
four-
I want
yeah.
to immobilize one of his arms, like get it jammed. I want to see if I could jam it, which would kind of impede his movement. It wouldn't completely do it, but it would like impede his movement, even for just a short time.
How are you going to do that? I mean, it says lucky break, so it's a thing that can happen. Now, I'll give you an advantage here.
Well, that's why I was asking if
Nickel
Zaire...
already kind of did that
Oh,
to
he
one
did?
of the treads, and it's going to fail on its own based on that player intrusion.
Okay.
So I don't want to be cruel and let you spend an XP to have hit something like that happen exactly
That happened when
the
it's
same.
about to... Okay, well, if it's
Correct.
already kind of happened, I'm just going to take my Tear Blaster, and I would just like to shoot it in one of its arms. I don't know if I can see an arrow. Do I get to see the arrow sticking out of it?
The front two have arrows in them, yeah.
Okay, I would like to shoot one of them. We'll pick the left one.
Okay, that was the
Let
one
me
that was
roll
shot
for me.
first. By
Yeah,
Alpha,
so
I
let me-
believe. Or was it no? It was Zaire. Zaire hit that one. Yeah.
What is the difficulty
4.
for that? 4?
4.
Okay. I'm gonna use one effort because I really want this to work.
That was so close.
Oof. Unfortunately, you're still a bit shaken. Maybe your ears are ringing from the digging up and being thrown a bit into the air. And your shot is just not terribly effective. What are the
Okay.
rest of you doing?
I'm just back here like, I'm just kidding. I'm not. All right. So his back is turned towards me now, since I'm pretty sure, right? Is the back turned towards me? I'm on the.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do is going to be a 2-part thing. What I'm wanting to ultimately do is shoot the sensor. But if I miss, hopefully it hits to grab its attention. All right. So let's try.
Okay, just as a thought process, not as an ability you have. Got
Correct.
it. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
I guess it's us. Where's the war bow? Difficulty. Wait.
For the sensor, that was a 3.
Okay. There is it. Difficulty 3. Oh. Yes, I did. I have to make sure I take that out. Okay. Effort. Yeah, sure. Why not? I swear, if you give me a freaking 1.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
And there it is.
Kidding?
This show is cursed!
No, you are cursed. All right, so let's back it. I'm just kidding. Faye. I love you. I'm just playing. All right, this is crazy. All right, but this is good. No. It's fine. It's fine.
Not fine!
It is fine. It's fine. Because hopefully this big son of a comes after me. All right, so I would like to. I'm going to take it.
Okay. Give
And
your
I'm hoping,
take an
I'm
XP and
just
give it to someone
hoping
else.
It comes out of me. I'll give an XP to Manasa.
Okay.
Okay.
Manasa, take your XP.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And you're accepting the GM intrusion. All right.
I am, because I have a plan.
Okay.
If it goes through.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, it absolutely has your attention, or you have its,
Okay.
depending on, the perspective, I suppose. They're both true. Yeah. So it immediately snaps at you, this large, mole-like machine size of a school bus, just hurled a boulder at Alkali and sent her across the room, cracking some ribs. It digs and scoops up dirt and rock again, but turns its drills on and sprays pebbles at a high velocity at you. I'm going to need 3 separate defense rolls.
So can I do
Difficulty
my
6 each.
All right, so what side? This thing is facing me now.
Yep.
How close is everybody to me?
To you. So Alkali and Nikel are probably the farthest away from you at this point, with MK and Manasa maybe 15, 20 feet. They're long distance.
Okay. How close is it to me?
Long distance, maybe 25 feet or so.
All right. Okay. All right. I will. Can I do a intrusion on top of yours? Is that possible?
I mean, yeah, you're intruding.
All
You're
right,
still
cool,
going to need to make those speed defense rolls more than likely.
All right. Well,
But
my specialty here is what I tried to do earlier. When something like this happens, when it looks like all is lost and I'm about to die, I can get out of the way. So I will do that. And
is this a fortuitous malfunction?
Yes.
Okay.
And then on top of that, the reason why I wanted something like this to happen was because I'm standing in front of these magma things. So I'm hoping that when I get out of the way, I guess there's a chance it cracks this, that this magma will flow to it.
That would sound like a major effect if you rolled a 20, more than a GM intrusion.
Well, all right.
But
I'm still gonna get the hell out of the way.
yeah, you can use you can use your fortuitous malfunction
Okay.
to dodge one of them automatically.
Oh. Okay.
Just
All right, so
immediately.
let me take-
Don't need to take one of the 3 rolls.
Oops. I'll take 1 experience away. That's 4.
Just because
Wait,
it's a
no,
trap.
well, do I gain an experience when I take one?
So you gained an experience from accepting the intrusion, and you're
Okay, so I stay
spending
at
1
5.
to use the player intrusion.
All right, so I stay at my current. Okay.
Yeah,
And then I
yep.
need to do speed.
Speed, 2 of them, difficulty 6.
Did you give your other XP to someone?
Yeah, I gave it to Manasa.
Manasa, yeah.
I can't keep track with all the intrusions, so I'm just wondering.
It's the 4th one tonight.
All right, I can do 2 effort on this.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Succeed.
God.
1 more.
And how much was that? 4. Okay.
Yep.
9. All right. Difficulty 6.
Yes, sir.
Doing it again. 2 effort. Ooh.
Excuse me, bitch.
You ain't hit me today. I'm just gonna be. I think Zarya's just gonna be like.
Yeah, you anticipated
Out of the
it. You
way.
anticipated its reaction, and so you prance out of the way of the pebbles that are flying at high velocity. And you got a minor effect from that. So you do get some of them to ping off the damaged machine already, and you see some kind of small little like lines of magma begin to drip out of it on another side.
Okay, so I have some magma coming out. It's just kind of like not well.
Yeah, it's
magma
little
flows.
sprays here
So
and
it just
there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of like and then flowing out.
All right, so lady's saying it like, oh, and he's just kind of like dodges out of the way, lands on his feet, and like, I think I found something we can use or not. And that's it. Maybe my turn.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
You mean besides panicking and internally screaming?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one.
I would like to. So is it still close to me, or did it go off?
Wait.
Oh, it's still close to you. It just turned.
Okay.
Which actually, no, you missed. So it would be, it's actually MK's turn now. You already
Yeah,
did
that's
your
what I was
attack.
about to say.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like
Yeah.
we restarted or what. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Okay. I just
No,
want to
it
clarify.
hasn't actually done its action yet. It's just
Yeah.
reacted. MK, it's your turn, and then it will be Alkali's. So, what are you doing there, MK?
Hi.
You've picked yourself up off the ground
I did.
after being
It's no big-
thrown.
No problem. Not the first time that I've ragdolled. Won't be the last. What the hell am I supposed to do? I am beaten up. Did I break anything? Am I still capable of, let's say, jumping?
Do you have might left in your pool?
I do, yeah.
Then yeah, or your current, yeah. So then you don't have anything broken yet. You're just probably bruised and breathing hard and losing your kind of energy.
Sounds like a normal Monday to me. So, what would be the difficulty, if there is a difficulty for that, or maybe it's impossible, for me to jump on its back?
Be more of a climb, because again, it's the size of a school bus. And I don't think you can jump. Do you have that?
I don't know me.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Okay. I don't know.
It's like, if you've got a 10-foot vertical, we need to talk.
Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, I'm
Okay.
strong.
Okay. All right. I'm not saying you can't,
Right, chat?
but I would say
Okay.
I would argue it's more of a climb check.
Okay, the climb check would be might.
Yes. Yeah, if you don't have climb as a skill, it's just a regular might check.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am just thinking that's my line of thinking right now, is that it's going to be as hard for me to climb or shoot my cannon right now. And the consequences of me shooting my cannon and failing will be greater than me failing and climbing that thing.
That's possible.
I mean, that's because the ones have been rampant tonight, so I don't know if I want to risk that. So, could I climb? Like, am I close enough to do that in one turn right now?
You're close enough, and you can totally try.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay. That'll be a difficulty 6 climb check.
Might, yes.
Yes.
And can I spend effort on this?
Absolutely. If you have enough points, you absolutely
Yeah,
can.
I do. I have 2 actually. I'm
You have
gonna
2
use
points?
both. Can I use both?
Oh, you have 2 effort. You can use 2 effort if you have 2 effort. I know you upgraded that recently.
Do you only have 2 might points in your current right now?
No, 11.
Oh, okay.
11. She's good. Yeah, that's dead.
No, if I had 2,
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't reversed.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, you totally can put in 2 effort,
Okay. God
and it'll
fucking
cost you 4 points
Shit.
and a failure.
fuck.
I thought it was a 1. Oh my god.
Then it wasn't a GM intrusion. MK begins to attempt to climb up the rock breaker's side, and it's moving around too much as it like had just snapped to shoot pebbles at an incredibly high velocity at Zaidi, and you were shaken back off and kind of fall on your ass.
It's okay. I got enough padding there. It's fine.
Doesn't hurt you. You pop.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That is her turn. It is your turn now, Alkali.
Oh God. Okay. So since the player intrusion takes a turn, I wouldn't be able to also recover with this turn, right? Just to clarify.
You mean to do a recovery roll?
Right. So if I wanted to do like a player intrusion for this turn, but also like recover.
I guess it depends on the player intrusion, is what I'll say.
Oh well,
If
it's
it's something
definitely
like
gonna be
a knowledge-based
advantageous
player
malfunction.
intrusion, I'm more willing to like let that. Okay, so advantageous malfunction. Got it. I would say that that's probably going to take up your turn.
Okay. All right, so I will spend the experience and I will do that player intrusion. And I would like for I guess for the sensor to malfunction.
Okay.
Not that would harm it, but at least it wouldn't possibly be able to detect us or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, so you fire off an arrow real quick. And it's not to damage it, because you don't aim for like the base necessarily, but you ping its little sensor dish in the array, and it ends up kind of spinning off in a weird direction. And looks like it's trying to like, maybe the gear gets kind of stuck for a second there after you hit it.
Okay.
And it twitches and it looks like it's having some problems adjusting as it would normally do.
And would I also be able to use whatever remaining movement I have to possibly get behind some cover as well?
Yeah, you could do your short immediate one to
Okay.
like, I mean, there's a large boulder that's nearby now.
Great.
So you
I'll
can,
hide behind that.
you can pop behind the projectile that was thrown at you.
Just avoid the blood.
Yep. All right. It is now the rock breaker. As it has spit at Zaidi, and it burrows under the ground. What are the rest of you doing now? Mikkel, you go first, then the rest can go on their own choices.
Going to shoot the echo canister
Okay.
that Manasa put down if I can see it.
Okay. You can see it now that the rock breaker is underground.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty would be, I'd say for that a 3. Small object, a bit far away from you, but you're not trying to shoot this thing.
Put in my free effort.
Yep. You get your first tier of effort free now.
Woo! Good thing I did.
Yes, it is.
Wow, that was close.
Needed a 3, you rolled a 3. All right. Your arrow flies off and hits the echo canister with a very loud bang. The room fills with a loud echoing noise. And that's all for now. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to use my recovery. You would see Alkali kind of slumped against the boulder, just breathing and trying to like collect myself because I feel like the room would be spinning for me in this moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a recovery roll.
Okay. You get 3 points back.
Are we able to apply that to anything?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You could all in one or split it up however you want.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna do exactly the same thing.
Recovery roll?
Alkali just did. Yep.
Okay, go for it. 7. That get a max for you. Very nice.
Oh, very
She's
nice.
alive.
That just undid you being thrown into the air.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm pretty far out, and Magma friends over here, so I'm probably gonna just do a recovery roll as well because there's really nothing else I can really do at this point.
Okay.
All right.
Starting a trend.
Oh baby.
There's a 7 for you.
2
All right.
minutes.
Manasa.
Well, he already shot the echo canister, so that's pretty much what I was going to do. So I guess I too will follow in suit with a recovery roll.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm glad that I
nothing-
shot it because I'm fine.
I'm not.
Ugh.
All right. He recovers well, so we see the entire party after a loud explosion breathe for a second and kind of try to collect themselves. Maybe you see one of them like slap himself in the face to get him back into it. And the rock breaker bursts out of the ground where the echo canister was and goes through the shock trap laid by the tripcaster. And you see it start to spark and sputter as it bursts out of the ground and breaches and kind of twitches a bit, seemingly hindered in some way. Electricity running through its body. Nikel.
I will now take aim at the sensor.
Okay.
And
Difficulty 3.
My deadly aim should still be activated because it lasts for a minute.
Yes, that is correct. And each round we, I guess, can still consider 6 seconds like their normal thing. You've only had this is like the 4th or 5th round at most.
What's the difficulty?
3.
Even while it's shocked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And has the player intrusion?
Mm-hmm. It had other effects. But yes, difficulty 3.
All right, I'm going to put an effort in. Yeah, just to the attack.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice. And a success. As you completely sever the array off of it, it looks like all of the other things before made it so that you were able to just knock the thing off it and disable it completely. There's now a sparking wire in the place of where the sensor was.
I
What are
got
the
the
rest of you doing?
sensor!
Awesome! Now aim for the treads! And I'm gonna go ahead and try and unleash a shot onto whatever tread looks the most damaged at this point.
It would actually be the one that seemingly that Nikel shot that's like slowly falling apart. It looks even more damaged and barely functioning. There are also the 2 unharmed treads in the back.
So, okay, so you know what? I'll aim for one of the undamaged ones just so we can start getting some damage on that.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
6. Or sorry, for the treads are 4.
Okay.
Treads are 4. But unfortunately, not enough. And the arrow flies off and pings off of the tread with no damage to it.
I'm seeing double, guys!
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna try to do fleet of foot to get away from the magma canisters area because plan didn't go as well as I wanted to, and I do notice that if it's spraying, that it can cause some kind of combustion and could probably get on me. So I'm out. So I'm gonna make a difficulty 2 speed check.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Very nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna dart around and see a visual on the damaged one that I damaged, since I'm circling around that way and not the opposite way, and I'm going to go shoot it again.
Okay.
I'm going to try
4.
to finish my job. Huh? 4? Okay. The one effort to roll. I'm gonna put. I said 1 effort into damage. Boom.
Success. Very nice. The tread snaps as some of the gears that you hit just tear apart and break in on themselves, and it looks like that left leg's tread is completely non-functional.
Finish it off! It can't go on the ground again!
Is it going to be less difficult now to climb on this thing that, it's kind of... I don't know, would it be closer to the ground, I guess? Or no, it's exactly the same for me.
It's the same height.
It's the same height.
It is currently being shocked and electrocuted and twitching a bit.
Damn. Should I fire the cannon?
Okay.
Is there anybody close to the machine?
Is anybody near the cannon?
Manasa. Manasa
Yes.
is close, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Manasa, hi. How is Manasa close to the thing? Wait, why is she
She
close?
shot it with her tear blaster. It's like a shotgun.
Oh my fucking god.
She's right there.
And she's
right
sniffing. She's
Vanessa!
sniffing the sensor right now.
God damn! God damn!
Do it!
No!
Oh yes, do it.
What is it with you today?
Do it!
No!
She succeeded at one dodge.
Oh, is that... are we gonna bank on the rolls? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay. All right. Okay. Well.
Well, maybe if you shoot high enough, it won't hit her. You know.
Wait,
Okay,
if she misses, and it's
wanna-
a GM intrusion, you
wanna-
both might be
okay.
dead.
Oh, it's fine. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna challenge my luck and my destiny right now. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna shoot my cannon.
Yep.
It's time.
We believe in you, MK.
Wait, Dan, this is where you put the filter on. It's like, we'll be right back. You know, like, right when she shoots.
To be continued, JoJo theme plays.
So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the cannon, and I'm gonna aim at its back, like the top of its back, where Alkali said that there's something there, right? A sensor.
I already knocked
or...
the sensor off, and I
There was
yelled that I
no
got it.
canister
There
up
was
as well.
also
What's
Dan.
amazing?
Is the echo canister still on there?
It was. You did not mention that to
I know I
anybody else.
didn't, but just...
yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
It is still there. But
The back?
she did mention something on the top. That's
But
correct.
Okay, what did she mention?
The sensor,
sensor.
which
Yeah.
just got shut off or shot off. But it's all like simultaneous. So if you may fire roughly at the same time, that's up to you.
What do you mean at the same time?
As in, like, everyone, each round is basically everyone kind of acting about the exact same time. Mm-hmm. So if you're doing something, you might be doing it about the same time as he fires the arrow. But again, that's not to help you meta or not. It's
Yeah,
just more
no.
letting you know. how it
Ignore what
works.
I said.
No, yeah. Shit. Well, let's do it.
Okay, so you're shooting at like the top of its back.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Unless there's could I, without a focus, could I see something that, potentially to me seems like a weak spot or a spot that, I could actually destroy or break?
We mentioned the treads.
We
The
did,
treads were
but the
mentioned.
treads are the close to the ground, right?
Those are on
So,
the ground, yeah.
I'm kind of trying to not hit my
Yeah,
nuts.
you can give me a
Yeah.
perception check of difficulty 6
Okay. Well, I
to
guess
see if you notice anything in particular.
it doesn't
Since
hurt.
you don't have a skill like Zaidi who can just find a weak spot, you actually need to roll for it.
Would it be intellect?
Yes, intellect 6.
Okay.
Pluses in the chat, please.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
So
it's okay.
you still have your
It's out of the
action.
way. Yeah,
You still have your
yeah.
action, but you don't see anything sticking out in particular outside of the treads that were mentioned, and then maybe the sensor or like the sparks from the arrow on it.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna fire. As
Let's
you know,
go.
aiming away from where Manasa is, trying to hit something that is not going to harm her potentially. Let it be known that I'm not trying to harm her.
Just ignore
Okay.
the saliva building up and dance.
Can we get a 5th one today? Let's find out.
Oh, you maniac! Okay. Might. Difficulty what, Dan?
6.
6? Okay.
Yep. You're not aiming anything in particular, therefore.
Can I use 2 effort again? I can, right?
Yes, you totally can.
Okay,
It'll
alright,
cost,
okay, let's
you know,
do this.
the amount for 2 effort, but you totally
Yes,
can do it.
of course it will. I don't get an acid, right? Just because
Nope.
I fired the cannon too much or
Nah.
anything.
Nah.
Of course. Okay. Okay.
Close, but not
Close.
there, unfortunately.
No cigar.
So it wasn't a GM intrusion, so you're not going to damage other people. It's also big enough that it's not like you're shooting at Manasa's feet like that one time with Zaidi. So
Like one time. I would never.
an eruption of this is a fire. This is a blaze shot, right? With your cannon, MK. I believe you only had blaze for it. I believe
think
you
so.
made of just
Yes,
blaze for
yes,
it.
yes. My
Yeah.
trip caster is a shock.
Correct. So yeah, it hits it, but the fire doesn't really stick, and it kind of sloughs off the side. It doesn't seem to catch.
Lame.
All right. And now I believe it is its turn. And it charges without digging Zaidi.
I'm like way over here. You sure?
You wanted its attention, and you got its attention.
All right.
Wasn't that much earlier.
6 seconds ago. Okay, all right.
Go ahead and give me a speed defense of 6, or a might if you're trying to block it or deflect it somehow. It's basically how you want to thematically defend.
If I'm going to die,
It's
I wanna
also what
know,
you can use your pool with.
Can I
basically.
counter attack while it's coming at me?
Do you have a
with
special
might?
ability for that?
Probably
Because
not.
if you don't, no. Because it's its turn, and
Because the only thing I have to block is my sword. I don't. It's not like I can use my whole body to be like, hey, you know.
Yeah, you can try to Spider-Man it with the train, but other than that, yeah, you'd have to get out of the
Yeah.
way. So
Okay.
you can. It's just
I
it's a
am
defense
going
check.
to.
Zaire
Yes.
can get my attack flourish.
That is true. Which means his next attack gets an asset, right?
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
I think it's just his next action.
If it's his next action, yeah, he might want to know that now. Because then he could get an asset. That's a good call.
Oh, so
Next
that's
task.
just an asset
Yeah,
to
it's
dodge.
just its
Next
next
task.
an
So
asset to its
you
next
can get.
task.
So then you would get an asset for this.
Okay, just for a dodge. Speed check, right? Said difficulty 6, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what I want to do, well, I'll talk about it if I succeed. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be flying in the air for the first time. All right, asset difficulty 6. Putting 2 effort in this.
And then you get an asset, which I was listening. The difficulty of this has now been halved to 3 because of all of that.
And I get destroyed.
Well, you do get hit.
Missed that by 1.
1.
I know.
Yep. He rolled an 8, needed a 9. I have not seen this much failure in this campaign yet, unfortunately.
Good thing it's not the hardest enemy that we fought.
It's definitely not the hardest enemy you fought. To have all the failed rolls, well, it slams into you and just kind of clobbers you to the side and throws you a bit, not like up in the air, more of kind of like a head sweep, and you're gonna take 7 damage.
Zaire!
Zaire, no!
Okay. Hey.
Nikel.
Okay. I am going to take aim with my sharp shot bow and take a deep breath, and I will try and fire at this thing, putting in 2 effort into the attack and the damage.
Okay. What
The most
and what are you firing at?
expensive possible thing I can do.
Yup. What are you firing at?
We didn't really get any more info, so I don't think I could. I think I would just try to aim for what I perceive to be important.
Okay. What do you think that would be? Or if you want to roll for it, you can also do that, and I can be a little more specific for you.
Can you describe it again? What does it look like?
So it looks kind of like a mole with a tail going off of it. It's got the long arms with clawed fingers, but then treads like attached to the arms. And in place of a mouth, its head is basically 2 alternating gear-like drills.
I'm gonna aim for the drills.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
6.
Yeah, plus
is
2 more damage
successful.
too from my deadly aim.
Deadly aim. Yup. That is a total of 12 damage from that single shot that pierces into the drills. And you actually will see some of them kind of twitch, and like it's twitching from the electricity that was hit, though that seems to have faded somewhat. But it looks like one of the drills is malfunctioning that you have just hit. The rest of you can go. That was a very good hit. Unless you have something else you can do, Nikel.
No, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think that was it. I will give my attack flourish to whoever goes next.
Okay.
Does it look like there's anything in the environment? Like, could I roll possibly to see if there's anything in the environment that I could use to possibly, like, I don't know, do some damage to it, or like halt it in some way?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Difficulty 4. As you're quickly scanning
I quit.
around, you can't see anything that looks easily usable, but it could be you're panicked or dazed or even concussed from that boulder.
Yeah.
Technically, you would have had an asset if you wanted to use it, but whatever.
He did say that. That is true.
Oh.
If you would like to take that asset, you're absolutely right. He said whoever goes next can get an asset.
Would that
would in fact
succeed?
Make it
Okay.
succeed, yeah.
Yes, 100%.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh.
It would make
No?
it a 6. It wouldn't help you
Oh,
succeed.
yeah, yeah,
So
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
right. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay with you sticking with it anyway and not getting that asset since you didn't.
Okay. So then, with that said, so to my knowledge, there are still the echo canister on the back,
Yes.
the treads.
Yep.
One of the feet ones is down though.
One is completely broken,
Okay.
and then the others are either damaged or you just haven't been able to you haven't really looked at them much, admittedly. So some of
Okay.
the others could be damaged, but
And there are also
They're all
the canisters,
blaze.
right?
6 blaze canisters, 3 on top, 3 on bottom.
Would I be able to deduce that any of the canisters would be easier to break than one of the parts, or no?
They're about as, yeah, they're easier for sure. Because you can usually just knock them off, kind of unplug them, so to speak, with a good shot.
All right, I'm gonna try and aim for one of the canisters on its back.
Okay.
Okay. And I get an asset for that as well, right?
Yes, that would be the asset that you would get from attack flourish.
Okay. What difficulty would that be?
2.
Oh.
And it's next action, so if you're accepting the attack flourish, this is what you would use it for.
Yeah, so it has to be that. Okay.
Success.
Okay.
You click off an arrow into the blaze canister as it falls off and tinks to the ground off to the side.
And I would shout out to the group. There are also canisters on its back if you want to try to pick those off. And I'm gonna try and just like slide back behind the rock as well.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to quick recover.
Okay.
Did you
That's
use
right.
it
Yeah,
yet?
you did. He didn't use it the last time. He was the only one
Because
that.
I had an action and now it's on 10 minutes, so I could use it again. At least that's what it says. Usually requiring 10 minutes.
Oh no, you already used yours. Yes, and because you used yours, didn't you earlier?
I used an action earlier.
Yeah, that
And-
kicks it to the next one, so it's
That
10
kicks it
minutes.
to 10
minutes and then
Yeah,
quick
so you
recovery. Here, that's what I have. It's an ability I picked up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your second recovery roll is only a single action. Then you're good. Yep, absolutely use it.
Nice.
So I can just roll
Great
recovery.
ability. Yep, just hit that recovery
Fucking
button.
nice.
4 points.
Not bad. All right.
Okay, unfortunate. So now, the next one is an hour though. So basically,
Yep.
your first 2 are actions, and then it goes up to the hour. From what it looks like there. So that's great.
Yeah, I picked that up for a reason.
That's yep. No, that's good stuff. Okay,
All right.
so that is
And-
your action.
Yep.
What are the rest of you doing? Anasa MK.
It's not close to me anymore, is it? Because it dug underground, right? And it popped back up. where the
It
echo
actually,
canister was?
so it, yeah, it went there and then it went past you directly at Zaidi.
Okay, so it's not in it's not in short distance.
No, it would be just like it'd be in the long. Or no, short is up to 50. Yeah, it's still short
Up to
distance.
50.
Yeah, it's still short. Absolutely.
Okay. So am I facing behind? So it's,
You're behind it.
It's behind. Yeah. Okay. So I would like to shoot one of its canisters.
Okay.
My tear blaster, or attempt to.
Yep.
What difficulty?
2.
Not going to use any effort.
Success.
Woo.
A canister flies off it. Maybe a tiny bit of armor on it as well, as that is what your tear blaster does. There was only 1 canister left on the back.
Okay.
MK,
Hello.
what are you doing?
I want to try and scramble machine. It's like one of my abilities. I don't know. Could I? Is it a machine that I can potentially?
You can always
scramble?
try.
Okay. All right. What would the difficulty be for that?
6.
Good
The difficulty of the machine.
Lord. Good lord.
All right, it's just an 18.
Yeah, you just gotta roll an 18. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, forehead. Just roll an 18 forehead. Okay. Rolling. And 2 effort also. Because I
Okay.
hate myself today.
Okay.
God! I can't! I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything today. Nothing. Not a single thing.
I mean, you tackled.
I mean, you did
Well,
tackle
okay,
me.
Apart from that.
You did. That was pretty
epic.
cool.
That was
Brought her right
Yeah.
into the AoE.
Well, I mean, maybe, but it was a good thought. Well, maybe. Anyway, it was a thought. So you throw the scrambling device at it, and it doesn't stick like you would have wanted. and it kind of tinks off some of the armor. And I believe it is the Rockbreaker's turn yet again, as it is a vendetta against Zaidi, and attempts to slam down one of its claws on you.
Why not?
Make a speed defense check of 6.
I'm gonna be dead either way, either from efforts or just being slapped. Definitely putting 2 effort in this. All right, get out of the way.
And you jump back as the claw slams down in front of you.
Ah! Ah! Too close! Too close!
Nikel.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't make an action after that. Yeah,
Nope, that was its turn. It's a new round now.
You can. I just go first because I rolled high. I think
Because
for
you
the initiative.
succeeded on your initiative. Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna take aim with another shot. Let it go. 2 effort into the attack and to damage again.
Okay. And you're aiming where? Or just
Probably
shooting at it?
for the drill again.
The drill again? Okay.
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
That will be 6. Ooh, baby.
Yes! Nice! Redemption!
And that is a natural 20 for Nikel. Nikel, would you like a major effect or +4 damage?
+4 damage.
Hell yeah, Nikel.
And
So
my
instead
other
of the
2 from the
12,
deadly aim.
Hell yeah. Nuke
You have
it!
a 16
16 damage.
As it flies, the arrow slams into the other drill, and you see it try to turn the drills, and they shatter. Liquid spews out coolant from the front of this rock breaker as it thrashes, attempts to take another swing, and collapses to the ground.
I'm just standing there like, yes!
It is no longer moving.
Daddy just slumps over and just like falls to his knees and just kind of like looks down at it.
Is everyone okay?
No.
I do not ever want to go into another village again.
And that's where we'll take our break. We're just going to do a real quick one. Real quick break.
We'll be right back, everybody. Make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Forbidden Lands, everyone. Needed a break because we took a little longer due to that fight being very difficult. And yet our party came out on top. Some of them may be thrown about or battered and bruised a bit, but, you know, they're there. Let's just get back into it. The rock breaker collapsed on the ground, maybe an occasional spark arcing over it from the leftovers of the shock trap.
I'm like
The gears grinding.
I'm like hunched over, hands on my knees. I'm gonna do a recovery roll.
Okay.
Can we all recover now again, or would it have to be the 1 hour?
It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
If you have the 10-minute one
Yeah, I do,
left,
I do.
yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
You would see Alkali kind of just like her knees buckle and she slides down the rock and just breathing very shallow and trying to catch herself.
Good rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 4 of you recover. Zaidi already did his quick one. And his 10-minute one as a quick one.
Gonna check on Zaire.
Sure.
He's just kind of like on his knees, slumped over. He's sitting upright, but just looking down at the ground, kind of slightly, like slowly, almost closing his eyes. He got knocked silly, so he's very dizzy. He hasn't fully recovered from anything. He just needs time, so he's just sitting there.
I'm gonna look him over, see if he's like bleeding badly or anything.
Oh, you can give me a medicine check.
I figured he was probably closest to me, right?
Yeah, I would say that's probably accurate.
I probably got knocked over there.
Yeah.
Knocked around.
You said an in check?
Yeah, and difficulty 2. Yeah, I mean, he's got some abrasions. He was definitely thrown, like slammed to the side by this. So he's got some cuts and bruises, but it's hard to tell how serious they are. They don't look terribly serious, but could be some internal problems.
Are you all right? I didn't see any bad injuries or anything.
Something is making it hard to breathe. It slammed into me at a speed that I have never seen something so big move. I'm
Try
just
to lay
need
back.
rest.
Try to lay back.
I don't know if I should move. It's my side. Hopefully not near a lung. I want to try to slump up against the wall. I don't know how close I am to a wall.
Short distance.
Yeah.
You're not next to it though.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attempt to stand.
Help him up.
Right. Just put me against the wall. I just need to breathe. Good shot. That was a damn good shot.
Thank you.
He just kind of leans up against the wall and kind of slowly slides down. Okay. Just a quick. And just kind of pass out a little bit.
I'll probably try to make sure he doesn't fall.
Okay.
He is out.
I will be heavily breathing, but I will slowly make my way on over to the machine. When we knocked off the canisters on its back, they're not intact? Or are they
intact, actually.
They are intact?
Yeah,
I'm going to
the one I
start-
knocked off.
2 of them were
because
knocked
I know
off.
I knocked off one of them as well, so I'm going to pick them up while I make my way to the machine.
Okay.
And what canisters are those, so I can add them to my inventory?
Blaze canisters.
Please. Okay.
Can I use an ability right now? Like, could I?
I mean, depending on what it is,
actually
you
do
should be
something?
able to.
So I have a special ability that is deconstruct. You
Okay.
take the time to closely study a bit of scrap machine, cipher artifact, and the salvage task gains if the salvage source possesses the item. Well, we don't have items, but
Iotum are
can
just
be-
items, basically,
Yeah,
in
okay.
this.
That can be salvaged. The salvage task gains an asset. Well, I
Gotcha.
can just put it in there. I don't know why
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading it to you. But
Yep,
could I
and you'll get an extra item if you succeed in that
Okay.
that salvage check.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. What would be
Yeah, so this is an action, deconstruct. You make an intellect check, and it costs you 3.
Okay.
That is just to do in general, and then this would get you an asset for salvaging,
Nice.
and that's a 19.
Nice.
I didn't give you the
Nice.
difficulty, which doesn't matter because at this point you would have succeeded anyway with that roll. So well done.
Very nice.
So you gain an asset. A minor effect, I'll hold on to for your next roll, but you get a minor effect regardless.
The asset, where would I put that down? That I have
So
an asset?
that would be for your if you make a salvage roll to like get stuff from this,
I
you will
would love
gain an
that.
asset on that salvage roll.
Could she give it to me?
The asset?
Let me see
Yeah.
the description.
Because I'm
of that
trained in,
ability.
in scavenging, so I wasn't
because
sure.
I-
if
You
that's-
are.
Could
I
I?
But-
wasn't sure if like that would benefit it, or if it's just her specifically that it only works.
I think
on.
it's her specifically since it's
Okay.
her ability. It would be an
Okay.
asset for her.
I don't have a salvaging ability though. Like, I
No,
have
but
to
you can
some
do a
stuff.
salvage
Okay,
check.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just you're not trained in it.
So intellect again?
That would be an intellect. And what it's going to be, you're an asset. The difficulty 7, because it is difficulty of the machine. But
Oh, Jesus.
a failure doesn't mean you will find nothing.
Okay.
It's kind of the like how good,
I'm gonna put in 2 effort too.
And
Why
you
not?
have the
Okay.
asset.
and
I
you have
have
an
the
asset
asset
from
too.
your
Yep.
success.
Yep.
You also have a minor
God
effect.
damn! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Oh,
But there's still the minor effect, right?
There's a minor effect. So,
Okay.
you are kind of like combing over this very large machine, trying to salvage and trying to, get anything from it. You do find some things. You are able to, get a few coils of wire. So 3 coils of wire, that was no problem. 60 scrap. What else did I write down for that? Goodness. Yes. And you are going to be able to pick off without damaging it. Where was that? The echo canister on its back,
Oh,
as well as
Damn.
a single sparker.
Okay.
the sensor got knocked off, right? Without being damaged, if I recall correctly.
It got knocked off. I didn't say anything about damaging
Oh,
it
okay.
one way or another, but it did get knocked off. Yes,
Okay.
you severed it.
All right, so when I make my way over there and I see her digging, there's nothing else to
Yeah,
salvage.
she's effectively
or...
salvaged it.
What are you doing?
Are you talking to me?
You're the only one here in front of it.
What do you want?
I'm asking what you're doing.
I am finding parts to use.
Fine.
What?
Looks like I'm not needed here.
Is that
I
the
turn
only
around.
reason?
I turn
No!
around as she's talking to me, and I walk towards the table again that I was looking at, that I was like scavenging on.
Yep, the one that you found the stuff that you think could repair the machine. Mm-hmm.
Manasa! I will not hesitate to tackle you again!
The sensor might still be intact if you want that.
What is with her? Huh? What is with her?
You hear the voice echoing from behind a boulder.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah?
I'd like to slip my hand up towards where I felt like any of my ribs kind of crack and see if I can assess how bad it is.
You can give me an int check for medicine. Difficulty
Okay.
2. Your body, it's a little easier to kind of figure out what's going on. Yeah, you definitely have what looks like probably 2 cracked ribs on the right side and 3 on the left. They're not snapped, but they are definitely fractured from how you can feel them moving and being very painful to the touch.
Walk over to
Not
Alkali.
fly.
What happened? I saw the rock hit you, I think.
Yeah. I think I cracked some ribs on both sides. Let's just let's just let's try and get this fixed. And I would try to lift myself up
Ooh.
using the boulder.
Hold
Don't
on.
move. What are you doing?
Hold on. Slow down. You need to rest for a little while at least.
We gotta get out of here.
Do we have anything that we can use as a bandage? Like some piece of clothing that someone doesn't need, maybe. Something.
I don't know.
What should we wrap?
I don't know. Her torso? I don't even know.
I don't think that's gonna.
Okay. All right. You know what? Let's get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Let's take a moment.
I'm gonna carry you.
No.
Yes.
I'll be.
Yes.
No.
No. Yes.
No.
No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Let's
Yes.
take a moment. We need to rest first and get this machine repaired, because coming back down here, leaving in the condition that she is in, and then coming back down here again is going to only hurt worse. I'll take a look around and see if there's any other problems. Just make sure that she doesn't strain herself.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to start to look around and see if there's any other threats or anything.
Okay. You're welcome to give me a... I guess it depends on how you're looking. How are you looking around?
Yeah, I'm going to walk around the perimeter of the place and just kind of see if there's anything else that is threatening to jump out at us.
Okay. Difficulty 3, perception.
Put an effort in.
So it doesn't look like there's anything that's just gonna jump out at you. You don't feel any of the telltale like shaking of another rock breaker under the ground. Seems like you're gonna be okay for the moment.
Okay, I eventually make my way back. Say, it doesn't look like there's anything else around. Zairi's hurt. He's up against the wall over there. He's trying to rest. Where's Manasa?
She is also hurt. Butt hurt.
I'm
I don't understand. She hurt her backside?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Nikhil. Yes. Yes.
I'd probably put my hand on MK and just smile. I'm sorry I didn't I didn't tell you all that I saw. I could have possibly made everything easier. But after all this, no,
Don't blame yourself.
it's everyone's fault. We
We're alive.
we need to. I know, but only because Nikhil actually can land a shot.
Yeah, we were pretty darn unlucky during that fight. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, silver linings. The thing is down. We got some stuff out of it. Some broken ribs, but you know, like we've gone through worse, right? Like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure everything's gonna be just fine. Your ribs are gonna heal. Manasa's butt is gonna heal probably sometime in the future. You know, Zaidi, he has gone through much worse than that, right? Right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Absolutely. Right? Nikhil?
I don't know.
What?
Everyone was hurt rather badly. Zairi's hurt and Alkali's hurt.
Okay, yeah.
I have never
yeah.
fought one of these before.
No.
I didn't see one at Meridian.
Zeri! Are you okay? If you responded, I can't hear you.
I cannot yell at her. I'll let her figure it out. So he's just kind of slumped. What's going through Zairi's mind right now, to give some background, he's really contemplating if he wants to stay in this group. The reason being is because there's constant arguing, bickering. No one looks at life. They only look at materialistic things. The person that he's probably the closest to now was the person that he kind of had a head bump with, was Nikel. And right now he's just really questioning everything, because at first he thought it was his, he thought it was honorable to throw his life to protect others, but right now he's really questioning if he wants to continue to do this or not. So he tries to wave his arm, he goes through the pain, he's just like, and then he just kind of like turns his back and then leans against the wall a little bit more.
Let's make our way over to him. Can you guys help me?
Stay put.
I mean,
It's not a time to move. You need to rest for at least a little while.
Yeah.
I'll go check on Manasa and Zairi.
good luck.
Thank you.
I'll walk over to Manasa.
You see her at the table with a number of pieces of scrap metal and kind of sheets of metal and other bolts and whatnot that she gathered last time when she had found them for the repairs as they were looking for them.
I don't
As well
understand.
as
Your butt looks fine.
I can't. I'm done.
I wasn't muted. Oh no.
MK said your butt was hurt.
I just roll my eyes and I don't say anything and I just go back to gather. I'm like trying to pick up all of these things now and I'm lifting them up and I'm going to just walk on over to the console that just needs to be fixed. And I just don't say anything.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Zairi's hurt and Alkali was hurt as well.
I'm not a healer.
Did you find anything useful?
I think. I'm taking it on over there.
Well, that's good at least. Have you ever seen one of these creatures before?
Why are you trying to make small talk?
I don't really know.
You're not very good at it.
Nod my head. I feel like all of this is my fault.
It's not. It's mine.
What do you mean?
I try to talk my way out of situations and always have the upper hand. But I didn't. And instead I made things worse. And apparently all I have done is make things worse, because all I do is talk.
To be fair, you're a lot better at it than I am.
Probably because I do it too much. I'm heartless. I only care about myself. And I always have. I've always kept my interests in mind, and I had assumed that everyone else was like me. And I was wrong. While I seem like I have everything together, I am also very morally conflicted, but they can't and won't be reasoned with. So talking is kind of a moot point.
Why?
Why what?
Why can't you be reasoned with?
It's not me that needs reasoning with.
Maybe that's the problem. If you
I'm
think
trying
that
everything I can
if you
to
think
keep this
that
group alive.
if you think that everyone else needs to be reasoned with, that everyone else has the problem, maybe that is the problem.
Is me the problem?
Why do you think about only these things? And I walk over to the table and I motion to all of the trinkets and things. Why are they so important to you?
They're the only thing that I have.
That's not true.
It is. When you're a merchant, you're on the road. You don't have time to have friendships, relationships. You don't have time for mates. The people you meet, they're just bystanders. And you're never certain if you're going to see them again. And most of the time you don't. I've learned that the hard way for many years now. The only person that I've really only been able to look out for is myself. And try as I might, I still try with Alkali. But I know now.
You know that Alkali is angry with you now? Yes.
No. I know that she only cared about herself. You know that she is fighting with herself because she cannot live with the consequences.
I know that
She's trying to find a different way to fix this machine, a different way to make herself feel better. Not for the outcome of all these people.
We'll never know what it's like to make this choice that she has to make. She's the only one that can fix this. The best I would do would be to break it. I don't know what is going through her mind now. How could I? How could you?
Because I've allowed people to die many times.
What does that mean?
I'm a merchant. I sell weapons. I sell food, resources, for a price. And if you don't have that price, we don't do business. I had, strangely enough, a group of outcasts near your sacred lands. They begged and pleaded for anything I could give them. I asked what they had in return. They had nothing. So I turned them down. Days later, dead. That's my blood. On my hands that I now live with. I made that choice. And now I live with it every day.
You can't change that choice. But the next one you can.
Which is why I'm trying to save these people. And I'm not trying to condemn them to a death because my morals are more important.
Then speak that to Alkali.
And I have, but I talk too much. And she's made that very clear.
I can't pretend to understand your actions.
I already told her that we needed to see this deal through. But it's like you said. It's her choice.
I look upset. And I stare at Manasa. Fine then. Going to walk off.
And we see Manasa standing by the table, gathering some parts, putting some of the sheet metal maybe under her arm to bring it over to get it repaired. and just looking sullen. And that's where we'll end the episode.
My heart.
Well,
Well,
you did win
We
the
won!
fight.
No, I need Cat. I need you to say we did it, please, for me.
We did it!
Yeah. I can just see her emote doing this.
oh my god, that was rough.
It's
The
when one battle
whole
is
session
won,
today, it was so rough, like so rough.
where one battle is won, another one is lost.
You guys did some good tanking for me.
Yeah. About that. Yeah, Zaire don't want to do that shit ever again. He's got like internal damage that he don't know what the hell's going on in his body. Yeah, he is kind of.
He's going through with it right now.
Well,
He is not happy.
well done, everyone. Great, great RP, great surviving an uphill battle due to your own devices and not.
Jeez.
Yeah. So we'll go around with end of session stuff. Well,
Before you do,
well
Dan,
done.
I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
We fought one of the hardest damn things we could ever fight before, and we one-shotted it technically, and then we fight this thing and we almost die. I don't understand. It's like a video game. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
Happens.
I just don't understand. I'm like looking here. I looked it up and I was just like, we almost died to that. Okay. So, it can happen.
You
But we
could
didn't.
have.
But we
You
did.
could have. It's true. But you didn't. You lived to fight another day.
Oh yeah.
So we will do end of session and go around the room. And let's start with Kat today for end of session.
Yeah! Alright. My name is Kat. I play Manasa, the loot goblin that now has apparently competition.
Get wrecked.
Damn.
Damn.
But hopefully we can combine our forces together and dismantle a machine into a toothpick. So we'll see. But yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitch. It's I'm Cat, or on Twitter, which is I'm Cat Cat. And I do the streaming of the games, and I do art. I'm also a freelance illustrator. I am currently streaming Horizon Zero Dawn, my first playthrough of it. Yeah.
Wait, did you just start or you are
I
starting?
just started, like, was it?
2
I've
days
only
ago?
played it, yeah, like 2 days ago.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
started it.
That
We're
game is such a treat.
We are still in the Sacred Lands. We're like leaving. We're like on our way to leave like all of it. So I'm super excited. I already went through my first cauldron. That was a trip. Yeah, like
it
it's crazy. The game is so good. So
Are you 100%ing?
Huh?
I'm basic.
Hey,
It's hard to
You
do
wanna
100% or at least get close to that. With
Yeah,
that
I
close to
game.
wanna try and get semi close, but right now I'm just trying to like do the story. Like I want to
Sick.
but it also it makes you like go and do side, which I appreciate. It makes you go and do side quests instead of just rushing through the story, and it makes you explore, which I love because I love exploring. But I do get distracted because there are a lot of shinies, and I already have a problem because I'm already encumbered. Like I'm already there, guys. It's
And
bad.
no one was surprised.
Yeah, no one was surprised. Nope. Nope.
So yeah, go watch Kat. Play a game that this show is based off of. What is your end of session choice?
My end of session choice is I am going to take a. Ooh, actually, I just thought of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
I am going to. I'm gonna take an XP, and then I'm going to give an XP to. I'm gonna give an XP to Nickel because in character, even though he attempted to pry and make small talk, he failed miserably. And even though whatever, Alkali, or not Alkali, but Manasa said to him about Alkali, it doesn't make sense to him. and she's at this point. Well, at least he tried, so she's gonna give an XP to him for that.
The what is it? The birthday cake of there was an attempt or
Yeah.
you tried.
You tried.
And then you threw it in the
tried.
trash? Damn.
It's like one of those things where you have a good intention and you try to explain it to him, but it just comes out all wrong. And that's what happened.
A for effort, C for execution.
Yeah.
All right. So Nikhil, take your
C's
experience.
get
You got your own
degrees,
cat.
damn. So it's fine.
Thank you, cat. Hey,
Me?
you. Oh, yes.
Hi, I'm Phelan. You can find me on Twitch and on Twitter with the same name, Phelan. And for my end of session, I am gonna take an experience in case I get another one sometime soon.
Just in case, not it's
just
gonna
in
happen
case.
or anything. Like, no.
And I'm gonna give an experience to MK because at the end of all of it, despite the gravity of the situation and constant like berating from all sides, like she was able to maintain like a happy composure, and towards the end, like when she made that joke about Manasa, like no amount of pain could have stopped Alkali from laughing at it. So giving you that point.
Thank you. Oh god, it was all worth it just to have Nikhil go and ask her about her butt. Like that was the best thing that's ever happened.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was so.
But we didn't hear that, so
No,
Yeah,
only
yes,
only
we did not hear
Manasa.
that. It's okay.
heard
though.
that.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm still gonna hold it close to my heart forever. You know? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt, although I did.
Yeah. How dare you? No, you're fine. So yes. Yeah, go follow Faye. Go do
Yes.
it. Thank you. Okay, Bloody, now you can go.
Oh, hi. Oh, now it's just okay. Now fucking talk. Okay, hi everybody. Bloody Faster played MCAT today. Didn't kill anyone. Hey. Anyone, anything, nothing. I did nothing today. Literally nothing. I only
Superman
cracked a good
tackled.
joke. Yeah, I mean, a Superman tackled. Made Manasa real angry. It's okay. We have some.
She was already angry. Just add it to the tab.
She was already angry that I went and looted, and then that's it. Now she hates my guts. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna win her back somehow. And I'm gonna... Can I craft and take 1 XP?
Well, it does say craft and gain an XP,
It does
so
say
the
that.
answer would be yes.
It does. But, like, it doesn't make sense to me, though. Like, why?
Yeah, still have to spend the stuff.
You have to spend the stuff to craft. That's why. So you still get something out of it, even if you fail.
Fuck off, okay?
Danny's got passive
Oh, it does
savage. You don't
say
understand,
that.
dude.
God
You're just like,
damn.
well,
Okay,
it does say
all right.
that.
I do this to my friend. Listen, the consequence of you not reading was me reading for you.
I did read that. Oh my god. I opened it and everything, and oh my god. That's what I get, my friends. That's
Not
what
only
I
did
get.
you read it, you said it, so it was even though.
Shush! All right.
Sorry.
We love you, Bloody.
Do you? All right. I love you. So, I'm going to try and craft something then.
What are you going to try to craft?
Craft ammo for my cannon, because I don't have
Okay.
any
All right.
anymore.
What type?
Could I use the echo canister for that? Is that what the
Yes, you
the
could.
echo canister?
You absolutely
What
could.
type of ammo does that make?
Makes a very interesting kind that you may not have used before. But you can totally try.
Ooh.
I like
Ooh.
that. I like the sound of that.
How many
I try
echo canisters do you
everything,
have?
at least the once.
At least the once I will try the echo canister. See what we make. Let's go.
How many echo canisters do you have?
I have
just
only
one?
one.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Yes, so that'll be a difficulty 3 crafting check. You can always put in effort, even though we're in the end of session. You can still do that.
Oh. Difficulty 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
Come on, bloody.
Let's go.
Hey!
New ammo.
I did it!
Nice.
Yes!
Reduce
The
that.
lady action is
Reduce
so
the
great.
difficulty to 0.
Hey, I mean,
Look,
you
I don't
wanted to
know.
succeed. You
Oh.
succeeded.
The roll was
I
She
didn't
rolled a
was
3.
free.
She rolled a
Not
3.
once. Exactly.
Did
I
she
didn't roll
put
it.
2 effort in
Great.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put 2
She pulled
effort.
me.
2 effort in it.
No,
Well,
yeah,
she
but
did
she didn't
succeed,
make it so it was a
class.
negative that she had to
right.
roll.
Okay, listen.
And there's Cat's
Okay.
face.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah,
Holy.
you succeed. You now have 2 Tear Blast
2?
ammunition.
Terror blast. Oh.
It uses sonic power to tear away armor.
I like that hair flip.
Tara, wasn't she daddy? Oh my gosh. Okay. And
And you
I
get an
shall
XP for
give
it.
1 XP. Yes.
Wait,
I'll
can
give-
that kill us? I just. Does that
Probably.
have potential to
I
kill
was
us?
about you? Probably
better
yes.
at knocking off
Rips
armor.
off our arm? Oh, God. Hopefully not.
This is for knocking off armor. Knocks off arm.
Yeah.
I will give 1 XP to Zairi because he did try to distract the thing, and he did risk his life, literally.
I did distract it.
He did.
And I paid
So,
for it.
I mean, and he succeeded in distracting it. So, yeah, you get my XP.
Thanks.
Take it.
Yeah, I am slowly loving you more.
Yeah.
Cracked Rib Club, what up?
Get off me more.
Right? Internal Bleeding Club, what up?
Crack ribs club.
I feel this liquid in my soul.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Bloody. Go follow her, please. Tech. Mr. Bleeding Soul.
Whew. Yeah, Zaidi is messed up. That hit not only ruptured something, it also slammed him into the ground on top of it. So wasn't good. There's only so much Zaidi's body can take. So it's time for him to actually take real damage. And not only that damage did not only damage the most damage it did was to his mental state and his heart. So next episode's gonna be interesting. I'm Technique. I stream 6 to 7 days a week. I like to say 6 to make myself feel better, like I take breaks. And on Twitch it is Technique with no U, no E, not Technique. I still answer to it though, because half the world. And then on Twitter is Technique with no U, no E, and TV at the end. If you're interested in fun content, a lot of positivity, we have a good time. I'm very comedic. I do a lot of voices on stream. I play a lot of games with Faye currently. So if you like 2 people that does crazy voices all the time, come on through when we do our Divinity Original Sin 2
Can
playthrough, which is-
confirm it is a hoot.
it is, yeah. You think this one Manasa is a loot goblin? This Faye person over here, yeah, she'll loot the stuff if she's a rogue. If she's not a rogue, yeah, she doesn't care. Her discipline is pick it up and give it out later.
I think you're the one who has the butt that's hurt.
I do. And my lizard butt is definitely hurt in that game. Also, I would like to say I wanted to give my experience to Nikel because his monotone. That quote was probably the best quote
I do
I've
not
ever heard on
understand. Your
Tablestory.
butt looks fine.
Yeah, I don't understand. Your butt looks fine. It killed me. It absolutely killed me. And then when she was like, "What?" He was just like, "She said your butt was hurt." I'm done. It was the best thing ever. But I'm not gonna give experience to him because he's probably like level 20 by now.
Listen,
going to
it
give-
doesn't hurt to have more of them, okay?
Yeah, but next time. But into all right, I'm actually out of character, maybe even in character. Gonna give an experience to Manasa because he did over here. Granted, his eyes was closed. Maybe he wasn't completely tuned out of the world. He's a light sleeper, so he did overhear some kind of turmoil that's going on. He didn't overhear the story, but
Yeah.
he can see it. He can read people really well. That's one of his abilities. And he does, it's not like he feels for her, it's more like he's upset for her and everyone else that's going through this. So there you go. And for me, I'm taking the experience. Yep. There you
Okay.
go. Sorry for the long-windedness, Dan.
You're good. You're good. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got the clip.
We're
What?
just looking at the clip. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you say my name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're
No,
just
it's
on
in
the
whack.
clip.
As
You're just
everybody
like-
just stops to look at the clip.
I mean, that's fair. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Clip's amazing, though. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Wax Steven. Normally I am the GM of Doom or the DM of Doom. And I will be tomorrow and on Friday as well. There's 2 other shows that I do. Tomorrow's Witchcraft and Wizardry, which is a Harry Potter homebrew, so J.K. Rowling can fuck off. And Friday is Rime of the Frost Maiden. And it's a D&D 5e module, and it's super good. And Tech's also on that, and he's fantastic. So hopefully we'll see you there. As for my end of session stuff, I am going to give an XP to I don't know if I connected with Manasa or not. I actually got pretty upset with some of the things that she said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be honest, I feel like again, it was like she had like good intentions, but she explained it so poorly that it offended you.
Well, it's the actions that you told me that you did were the things that really got Nickel upset. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give it to Zaire.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. And I will find a machine part.
Ah, okay. All right. Why don't you roll me a D10?
2.
A 2. Okay. Yeah, you were actually able to, maybe when you were walking back, you found yourself what looks like a blaze canister, but it's got kind of a bluish sloshing liquid in it. You may not actually recognize it.
Drink it immediately.
Okay, we'll handle that next episode.
Nice.
Just kidding.
All right.
But what if
That man made me stop petting my cat. I'm like, what the heck?
Non-stop.
he's gonna be the kombucha girl? It's just like,
Yeah.
And then dies. No. All right. Cool. Thank you, Whack. And I am Domestic Dan, and was the GM of Consequences for all of you today. And yet again, a lot of consequences. More than I've seen in a single episode of this show, at least.
Damn.
But well done. Well done, everybody. You survived something very difficult in probably the least amount of teamwork that you could have done for that. So,
Yes!
but yeah, thank you everybody for watching today. We will see you next week with more Forbidden Lands and maybe a bit less of a dangerous particular interaction with all of them, but we shall see.
Holy shit, this
Say
whole
that.
episode was a fight. I just realized that.
Yeah.
For the most part,
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
But thank you, everybody. Feel free to check out our Patreon. Go ahead and check out the wonderful link that Monty Cook has set up for us for the Cypher System. If you happen to like this system, which Whack and I have kind of hacked a bit together to make this wonderful thing. But all in all, go follow all these lovely people, throw a Prime sub at them. Keep watching all our wonderful shows that are coming out. On Wednesday, it is the finale of Gone already took place. We have a round table. So if you are looking to get into that in the very first place, spoilers beware, because there will likely be them. Otherwise, go watch all these lovely people. Go watch the shows here, and we'll see you next week.
gone but never forgotten.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, bye. Just
Yeah.
hard cut it now.
MK, what if I told you I had another idea?